In a quiet suburban home, where laughter once echoed through the halls, lived a family of three: David, his wife Elena, and their bright-eyed 7-year-old son, Tommy. David worked long hours as an engineer, while Elena stayed home, tending to the house and Tommy's endless curiosities. But one fateful day, cracks in their marriage turned into chasms. Elena, feeling trapped and unfulfilled, decided to file for divorce. She packed her bags without a backward glance, leaving behind not just her husband, but their innocent son. "I need to find myself," she said coldly as she walked out the door, ignoring Tommy's tear-streaked face clinging to David's leg. David, sitting at the kitchen table, sighed, ruffling Tommy's hair. "Tommy, buddy, Mommy's not coming back. It's just you and me now. But Daddy has to work to keep the lights on and food on the table. I can't leave you alone all day." Tommy looked up with wide eyes, his voice small. "But I miss her, Daddy. Who will read me stories? Who will make my sandwiches with the crusts cut off?" David, kneeling down, hugged him. "I know, son. That's why. I've been thinking. Maybe it's time for me to find someone new. Someone who can be here for you when I'm not. But I won't choose alone. You'll help me pick, okay? She has to be right for both of us." Tommy nodded slowly, a spark of curiosity in his eyes. "Okay, Daddy. I'll help." Weeks passed, and David, determined to rebuild their life, met two kind women through friends. There was Sarah, a bubbly teacher with a warm smile, and Lisa, a quiet librarian who loved books and baking. He invited them both to the house one weekend, explaining his plan. "Tommy will decide," he told them gently. The boy, wise beyond his years, devised a simple test to see who truly cared. Sarah entered the living room enthusiastically, handing Tommy a shiny toy car. "Hi, Tommy. I'm Sarah. Your dad says you're a big fan of cars. Look what I brought. We can play all day." Tommy took the toy, but set it aside. "Thanks, Miss Sarah. But can you help me with something? My shoelace is untied, and I don't know how to tie it yet. Daddy usually does it." Sarah glanced at her watch, smiling but distracted. "Oh, sweetie, that's easy. Here, let me show you quickly. Loop it like this and pull. There. Now, how about we race these cars instead? I bet I can beat you." Tommy frowned slightly, testing further. "But what if I fall and scrape my knee? Mommy used to kiss it better and put a Band-Aid on." Sarah laughed lightly, not noticing his seriousness. Kids fall all the time. Just get up and keep playing. Toughen up, little guy. Life's full of bumps." Tommy's heart sank. Sarah was fun, but she rushed through the little things, more focused on games than on care. She failed his test, treating his needs like interruptions. After she left, Tommy shook his head at his father. "Not her, Daddy. She doesn't see the important stuff." Lisa arrived in the kitchen with a homemade pie. Softly, she knelt to Tommy's level. "Hello, Tommy. I'm Lisa. Your dad told me you like stories. I brought a book about adventures in the woods. Would you like me to read it?" Tommy hesitated, pointing to his shoe. "Maybe later. My shoelace is untied again. Can you help?" Lisa smiled warmly, sitting on the floor. "Of course. Come here. Let's do it together. First, we make bunny ears, cross them, and pull through. See, now you try. I'll guide your hands." Tommy concentrated, then succeeded. "I did it. Thanks, Miss Lisa." Lisa proudly replied, "Great job. Practice makes perfect. Now, what if you fell and hurt your knee? Want to know a secret? I always carry Band-Aids in my bag, just in case. And a hug works wonders too." Tommy tested one more time, his voice vulnerable. "Sometimes I get scared at night. What if there's a monster under the bed?" Lisa gently, without hesitation, replied, "Then we'll check together with a flashlight. And if it's still scary, I'll sit with you until you feel safe. You're not alone, Tommy." Tommy's eyes lit up. Lisa didn't rush. She listened, taught, and comforted. She passed the test with flying colors, showing patience and genuine care. That evening, as they shared pie and stories, the house felt a little less empty. David asked, "So what do you think, son? Sarah or Lisa?" Tommy smiled big. "Lisa, Daddy. She cares like a real mom would." David nodded, relieved. "Then Lisa it is. We'll take it slow, but I think she's the one." In time, David remarried Lisa, and she became the nurturing presence Tommy needed. The boy grew up strong, surrounded by love, while Elena's absence faded into a distant memory. David learned to balance work and family, and their home filled with joy once more. From this story, We learn that true love and care aren't found in grand gestures or fun alone, but in the quiet moments of patience, understanding, and attentiveness. A child's heart sees what adults often miss. Choose wisely, for the smallest voices hold the greatest wisdom.